Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Virgo. It's a pleasure to be here with you. Let me see if I could get it right. And I'm going to do a reading for you for the month of May. And the way I'm going to do that, Virgo friends, is to use the LENORMAND deck. It's going to be a mini grand tableau. And what does that mean? That means for us that there'll be 4 rows of 4 cards. It's typically the inside portion of a larger grand tableau. And I made this up. I like to use it this way because it gives me, a lot to work on for a month. And it's also good for a year reading as well. But let me take each card. And when I put them out, there'll be 14. So 4 rows of 4. But each position, obviously, pertains to a dimension, to an area of your life in the month of May. And so I'll go through that first, and then I'll go through each week. There are 31 days in May, and I'll go through the first 7 or 8 days, the second 7 or 8 days, the third 7, and so on. But I'll call them the first week, the second week, the third week. Now, what are we looking at? Let me see if I can show you that. There you go. There you go. All right. I don't want to cut my nose off to spite my face. All right, so the first thing I'm looking at is beginnings and endings. And I saw that even in, it seems that this is a running theme, that people are starting in May, especially in the Northern Hemisphere, are saying, okay, that's enough. I'm going to start taking care of my health and getting rid of old habits and starting with new type of habits, positive habits. Also, if you have any health issues, you're going to start looking around for, homeopathic alternative forms of medicine to help you. You're on a health streak. Now, there is the area of surprises, and you will have a sudden surprise in the month of May. We'll go take a look at what that is all about. Well, I'll tell you what it is all about. I'll tell you what it is right now. I'll take another card, and it is a surprise that has to do with the public sphere. Okay, that's the Garden. It has something that happens in the public will be a surprise for you. Then there's an area that has to do with sudden changes, sudden endings, something that you decide you're going to put to an end. And I have here the House card. And this has also come out for another sign. And it has to do with certain patterns that you feel in the month of May need to be stopped. You're having argument. These are examples. You're having regular arguments with your sister or your siblings, and you don't want that to happen again. So you make a vow. You say, I vow to myself, I'm never going to do that again. So there is this sudden ending, the decision to make an end. It's your choice. It's not something that happens to you. Hi there. After the video, I'll write to you. And another area that that pertains to you in the month of May has to do with oral communication and physical contact, shall I say? Not to say sex. This is an area of great fortune for you, Virgo. This is an area where there will not only be the thinking, but there will be the doing. And when you cannot do, there are going to be long talks about that, long chats, erotic chats about that. Then we have an area that has to do with the workplace and your livelihood. And I have here the Heart. And, it does suggest that you may be meeting someone on the job that crosses your path and will be a new person for you in your life, or someone on the job that introduces you to someone that will become a romantic endeavor, a romantic interest for you. Then we have areas that concerns your sense of security, and your sense of security is there is the child in that house, let's say. And what does that mean? That means that this is the beginning of when you start to worry about that, when you start to be concerned with that. For example, you're starting to become 39, 35, 36, and you're thinking, well, I should try to take out an insurance policy or something that will lead, that I could use as a pension in later years. So your sense of security is a new topic of concern the month of May. And also the notion of coming home. The notion of coming home, we have the dog that speaks of fidelity and friendship. And you do want to see old friends, and friends not only old, but that you haven't seen in a long time during the month of May. That is going to be something that you actually do. And then we have the area where there is precisely a return. There is a return, and this is the rider. And the rider in that house coming there tells you there is definitely a return. Remember those words. In the month of May, there is a return, Virgo. Now, we have other areas, of course, and one area is your public life, your social life. The sun. I mean, this is probably the most interesting area for you, but I have another card here. I'll show you that. So we said social life. So your social life is kissed by the sun, as they say in Italian. Now we have an area that concerns hindrances, obstacles in your way. They will be represented. This is the letter by written communication. When there's Mercury retrograde, for example, you write, people don't receive. Anything to do with written communication may concern issues for you. They may be obstacles for you. They may not get there. They may not reach the destination. Then, so you might want to register letters, register mail. Be careful about how you send any written communication. Then there's the area of the decisions that you need to make, and the decisions that you have to take, that you're brought up to a crossroads and you have to make a decision. The key. This is a very lucky card. This is the card that tells you, look, any decision that you have to take, relax. If you're unsure, relax, because there is a positive outcome there. As there is a return, there is also a positive outcome concerning your decisions. Then we have the area of concern that relates to nuisances, little petty problems, problems that you could do without, a leaking faucet. All right. And this is the woman in that house, and that has to do with the woman. So anything relating to her, she may be causing issues that are not that important for you, but still they are issues. Then there is an area concerned with things that are hidden from you. And here we have the stork. Whatever is hidden from you, ladies and gentlemen, Virgo friends, will be coming around, emerging to you. Now, one of the other areas, other domains, is written communication. And I did just mention that, and I'm getting another. Indication. Well, in the house of the written communication is the mountain. It does talk about written communication. If you can avoid it the month of May, please do, Virgo. It's not going to be working in your favor. Then we have male influences, a man or the male side of your nature. And I have here the crossroads. Now, a man that you know or around you will put you up against a decision. That's one reading. Another reading is the male side to your personality makes you want to take a decision. And a third reading is a man will influence you concerning a decision. Right, now the last, we have female influences. Female influence, a female or the female side to you. And I have this enigmatic card, the book. That person will be mysterious. That person will not be an open book, as this is an open book. They will not be an open book. Your female side will remain a mystery during the month of May. Typically, conditions or qualities that relate to women, the emotionality, they will not be available to you readily in the month of May. Now let's take the weeks, the 7 or 8 day period. The first, I'm looking at sudden turnaround in matters of the health. You're excited about your health. You're excited about a new diet, a new an exercise program. You want to look good for someone. You want to go on vacation. You just want to feel good is the bottom line of that. And here, those who can help you are members of your family, of your immediate family, your tribe, those who you consider your tribe. They will be very, very lucky and for you in helping you get to your goals. The second week, on the second 7 or 8 days, is represented here. Now, remember, this is Virgo, moon, sun, and rising, okay? The second week is the beginning of, potential beginning of a love, a friendship, and good news coming in. The second week is probably like the third. And this has been coming out for many of the zodiac signs. Both the second and the third weeks were very, very lucky weeks, very interesting weeks. And the third week I have here is an important communication is coming to your way. And as we said, surprising communication. It is a surprise, but that will be key in terms of a relationship with a woman, or key in relating to a woman, or key to dealing with a woman. Could be on the workplace, could be in the romantic sphere, could be anything. Then we have our last week, the end of May. We have here the difficulties of returning to a place that you used to call home, difficulty in returning to friends that you used to call home. They represented your home. Returning to it. There are mysteries behind that. There is something that still you just have not been able to read. It's not so much that they are lost friends, but that you're not on the same wavelength in that last week of May. Now I'm going to pull these cards up. So that was Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And now I'm going to take this lovely deck, which is the Happy Tarot. It's such a beautiful tarot. It's a beautiful deck of cards. And I'm going to mix them and put one card for every zodiac sign. And in terms of what they represent, a person that you know that gravitates around you, a person who has a role in your life, could be family, friends, workplace, anything. But this is a general reading. So I always say, you may not have all of these signs, of course not. But just take what pertains to you and what relates to you, and leave the rest behind. So we have an Aries person, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and a Virgoan, or a fellow Virgoan, or you yourself. Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Let's take a look. Ooh, what do we got here? We've got the Four of Swords. We have the Four of Swords. The Aries person is going to be a person who's going to say, look, Virgo, hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. You'll not be able to pin them down. You won't be able to pin them down in terms of fulfilling their responsibilities. They'll just make you wait, okay? And they'll suggest that you wait as well. If you're not having it, just shy away from them. Then we have the Taurus card here. It's not the Taurus card, it's the card that represents the Taurus, that speaks about the Taurus potential in your life. This is the Page of Swords, Quicksilver. This is a person who's very quick, very young-minded even. And it's a person who can give you a lot of different ideas. Count on them for giving you new, fresh ideas. Gemini potentially in your life is the Fool card. This Gemini here is, I can say, is a happy-go-lucky person. This is a person who has in their mind a new game that they want to play. They have a new plan. They have a new project. Everything seems like it's morning, sunrise. No one is stopping them. They are almost out of control at times, but they are happy and they are going forward. Now we have the Cancer potentially in your life, and I have this as the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups here, this Cancer is a person who will, make you say, well, to yourself, well, this Cancer was a person who used to help me in the past. This Cancer was a person who I could count on in the past. This Cancer was, and this Cancer was. But ultimately, this is a person who is undergoing a certain series of changes, and they're dealing with those changes. And if they're not there for you the month of May, just remember that they have their own issues. Now, did I say that right? Yes, the 8. Now we're going to the Leo. The Leo person potentially in your life is the Nine of Swords. Oh, whoa. This is a person, the Leo, not Leos in general, but Leos in relation to you in the month of May. Woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. Complaining, morning and night. Oh, everything. They're victimizing. They're playing the victim. So, you may want to help them out, but you may want to, shy away from them. A fellow Virgo in your life, or you yourself, if it's a fellow Virgo, I have the Two of Cups. Wow. This could be a love. This could be a partner in crime. A partner in crime, meaning someone you could take up business with, someone that feeds your fuel like a new venture. If it's you are getting ready to launch a new job, not a new job, to launch a new project. You want to get a new project going out there. It could be as simple as a new association without any committal, not governmental organization. It's without aims of earnings. How can I put it? I can't remember the English, but doesn't matter. That's the Virgo. The Libra potentially in your life. I've got the Six of Cups. Ladies and gentlemen, Virgo friends, this Libra will represent a person that returns to your life. Remember, we talked about there's going to be a return. This could be the person. Now, we have the Scorpio. Scorpio is the Five of Swords. Boy, this person is angry at themselves. They're angry at themselves because they made the wrong decisions. They have so many regrets. And I do feel that they have cause for concern. So you might, again, here want to steer clear from them, perhaps. Then we have the Sagittarius is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a younger type person, younger spirited person, full of ideas. This Sagittarian here is going to light your days, brighten your nights, and give you some added boost of enthusiasm. Then we have a Capricorn person here. Capricorn person is the Six of Coins. Lovely person. This Capricorn, in relation to you, they're very generous. You could even ask them for, if your boss is a Capricorn, you can ask them for a raise. They're going to be very generous the month of May. Then I have an Aquarius card here is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, the Aquarian person in your life potentially is a person who is going to charge forward and want to take you with them. They're going to give you added like the energy from another sign as well. But this is a person who has a mission. They're on a mission. They know what they want and they are going to get it. And they may pull you with them. But if you don't want to go, be careful. There's a Pisces here potentially in your life. And this is the Ten of Swords here too. Woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. This is what they're thinking. The Pisces here in relation to you, Virgo, is a person who is, if I may say so, they are not like the Nine of Wands that we saw before, the Nine of Swords. Here, this is a person who is ending a difficult cycle. And if you have to deal with them, bear that in mind because they may need your understanding. And so they may need a shoulder to cry on. They may need you to listen to them. Be patient with this, Pisces, and remember they have gone through a difficult cycle, and this is the ending of it. I do hope this was of help to you, Virgo friends. And do like and share my videos if you enjoy them, and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. I will be back, as she says all the time, because the moon and the sun and the new moon is coming, and we're going to be back. Bye-bye. I'm going to write to you as soon as I turn off the video. Bye-bye. Namaste. Namaste. Ciao. Ciao. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.